It's often billed as a man's war, in which political heavyweights and their macho male generals battled it out for the future of the nation. But women weren't just spectators of the American Civil War. They were major players too, and some were so influential, they laid the groundwork for decades of positive change. In the mid-19th century, many women's lives and opportunities were limited by the gender norms of the age. Expected to remain in the household, upper and middle-class women directed domestic chores and provided both moral and religious guidance to their husbands and children. But the Civil War challenged these expectations. In the absence of their husbands, many of whom were called away to fight, plantation mistresses often took over the daily management of commercial activities traditionally performed by men. At the same time, enslaved women helped to undermine the slave system by breaking tools, performing work slowdowns, and helping to organize escapes. Working-class white women sometimes took over the running of their family farms, or earned a living making military uniforms and ammunition for both Union and Confederate quartermaster and ordnance bureaus. Keen to aid the war effort on both sides, some women even disguised themselves as men to sign up as soldiers. Others volunteered to work as nurses, despite persistent objections from their male colleagues. Some female pioneers also pushed back against pre-war expectations to do things that no one had done ever before. Having championed widespread reforms into social care for the mentally ill before the war, Dorothea Dix was appointed the first superintendent of U.S. Army nurses in the first months of the war. Clara Barton used her experiences of gathering supplies for wounded soldiers to go on and found the American Red Cross. And having helped countless black men and women to flee slavery via the Underground Railroad, a secret network of safe houses and escape routes, Union spy Harriet Tubman assisted Northern troops to free more than 700 enslaved people during plantation raids in South Carolina in 1863. She continued to champion equal rights for black and white women in the years after the war. Throughout the Civil War, women played a vital role in the home, the workplace, the battlefield, and beyond. In doing so, they helped to change the face of public life in America and inspire generations of women to continue the fight for a more equal society. How did the experiences of women in the Civil War affect women's roles and attitudes into the 20th century?